This is a 1971 AMC Gremlin. I've had it for a very, very long time, probably 15, 16, 18 years? Long time. Um, Bought it for my dad on Father's Day one year. It was kind of a joke, and gave it to him. And he had it for a good number of years, except it was parked outside for that time. And he wasn't doing anything with it, so I asked him if I could take it back. And he was just like, yeah, sure. So he transferred the title back into my name, and I worked on getting it running again. The gas tank has been fully refurbished by a company called Affton Radiator. They lined it, basically redid the whole thing, and new fuel pump, new carburetor, new brake system. So main cylinder, wheel cylinders, and brake lines are the rubber brake lines. The hard lines are still original. Starts and drives. Runs okay. Um, Manual brakes, manual steering. I'm going to open the hood. So manual brakes, manual steering. Um, starts up, goes, and is drivable. There's the new fuel pump. I have a couple of fuel filters in there also that are extra. You can maybe see the new old stock carburetor I still have the original one, and I also kept the box from the new NOS one. There's the master cylinder. Um, I've never tried to see if the heat works. No air conditioning, of course. The radiator does leak, um, but I do have a spare radiator. The water pump needs to be repaired because it's a little wobbly. I don't know if you can see that. But it does not leak, which is kind of surprising and amazing. It doesn't seem to burn oil. I haven't put hardly any miles on this car since I have had it, though. It is very much untouched. The windshield wipers are vacuum powered. I doubt they work. I actually have no idea. I have the vacuum line for the fuel pump actually, stopped up with a stopper. Car's in actually surprisingly good shape. Interior is very green. It's pretty hilarious. I removed the carpets on the front floorboards to see what I was working with, and we do have rust there that is rusted through a little bit. Surface rust throughout. On the driver's side, there is a hole. So there is a hole in the floorboard there. More surface rust, of course. I don't think I pulled up the carpet anywhere else to look for rust. Seats are in pretty surprising shape, especially that back one. I don't know. It was covered. So when I uncovered it, I was absolutely shocked. Carpet, whole carpet needs to get replaced. I do have those interior panels. They need to be repaired, but I still have them. As I do those, I will show you those in a moment. Headliner is, that's what the headliner looks like. Do have all the parts, of course. Let's take a look at these seats. The backs do have tears. Bottom has been recovered. It is collapsed over on that corner, so not very comfortable. Car has 74,162 miles right now. I don't know how many it's going to have later. Dash is in, I don't know. Can't tell. I don't know what these normally look like. I don't even know if you can see with the glare. Glass is in good shape. As far as I know, it is not broken. As far as I know, it is original. All the glass is here. I do have the rubber door seals, but they were shot. So I removed them. I plan on buying new ones. I did not. I have them in a pile there. Rust-wise, there is rust on this side. starting with a patch of rust right there that is a hole. There is rust on the bottom corner of this door. There is rust on the roof. There is a good size hole. Not hole. I'm sure there's been holes, but well, actually I'm not sure, but there has to be, right? So there's a decent amount of Bondo back here. The car was obviously in a rear end accident, and the shot, it has a respray. You can see a little bit of overspray on the driver's side. And when you take off this side light, you can see it's probably got an 1/8 inch of Bondo. They did some creative something there. I think that little sponge thing is there to keep it from creaking, but I am not sure. So it has been wrecked at some point. Don't know how much Bondo is there, but there is. So on this side, there are flaws, but and a little bit of rust bubbling there. Actually don't see any rust there. This is a side that has been resprayed, obviously, because we'll see here. A little close up here. Driver's side. The lights seem to work. Last time I drove it, the person following me said that he thought the taillights were working, but I've never driven at night. Pretty sure the headlights work. Passed inspection, so I would guess so. It has tires of 2 different ages. I believe the rear are going to be newer than the front. Plenty of tread, don't know the date codes. I bet that they are old because I've had this car a very long time. There is rust up under the hood, and I don't know if that's factory or if that's junkyard. I would imagine that's factory, but don't know. So yeah. And to kind of go over all the extra parts that I have, there's the passenger floor mat, there is a driver's side one, a couple of old antennas, piece of chrome that is no longer attached on the roof, the door seals, there's the interior panels. I don't know which ones I am missing. I don't think I'm missing any, but that one obviously is got a spider on it. Got some Hornet taillights. Have a brand new water pump ready to go in. That's the original carpet. There's some other original parts here. This is a box full of ignition parts and also, the rear window seal. I did not get a close-up of that. The rear window seal, someone had caulked it shut. So, thank you for that. I bought a new seal, but I never took the time to take this old caulk out and see what we have going on underneath there. It does open. Here. It's going to be awkward. There we go. It opens and it stays open. So the seal obviously needs to be replaced, so that's why I have one. But I never did. And the car lived in a garage the whole time I had it, so that's why I never really bothered. Here's what it looks like back here. Do have this main panel. It does have some cracks. I don't see any major rust back here. I do have that panel. It's obviously broken. Also, carpet is no longer back there. All the carpet that was back here is in that trash bag over there. So I do have a radiator that I bought from somebody kind of sight unseen out of Tennessee, and they shipped it up. He said that he thought that it did not leak. Never actually double checked to make sure it was the correct one. Looks like it's for an automatic, but I guess that doesn't really matter that much. I do have some spare hubcaps from different vehicles. They may or may not come with the sale. This is the box for the new old stock carburetor that I have in. Inside the box is the original carburetor. I put a new starter in the car. This is the original starter. I kept it for some reason. These are, I don't know, more AMC hubcaps. This is a box of carburetors. I had a real hard time with the fuel system on this car, and I collected a lot of parts. These are not the same style. I think these are Carter, but they are AMC. So, that is the whole car. And I guess read the description for more information.